Welcome to this online training. This is Gracie Fashion. Thank you for joining in. In today's class, we are going to be learning how to make fabric flower. And the material we are going to be needing for this project is your fabric, any fabric of your choice. Now this fabric is called taffeta. Yes, when you get to where tailoring materials are being sold, and you tell them you need taffeta, you'll be given, you can use organza, you can use any kind of fabric. I just want to use taffeta for us so we can know that we can actually use any kind of fabric to make this project. We'll be needing and this object that you can use to make a round shape. Any round object that you see you can use. I'm using a tin of milk, so you can use anything. So this is the size I want to make. You'll be needing your pencil. I would advise us to use pencil to draw it in order to draw our circular shape, because when you are using objects like marker is going to show on the other side of your fabric, and you don't want that. So just use something that will just help you to make your circular shape. We'll be needing our scissors for cutting, and then we'll be needing this for embellishment. For this project, I'm going to use this button-like substance. You can get it at the tailor shop too. So I'm going to use this. In place of this, you can use your button, you can use your bead, and you can use your pearl. So it depends on what you want. And of course, you need your needle and thread, a matching color of thread. So these are the material you are going to be needing. And then you are going to be needing, this is a breast pad. So you are going to cut a circular part of it. I've already cut it. You are going to cut a circular portion. This is it. I cut it. You are going to see how this is being used when we get to that part. So the first thing we'll do is you will take your object that you want to use to make your circular shape. Now this depends on the size you want to make. For me, I want to make the size of a tin of milk. You can decide to use bigger object if that is what you want. So you draw your circular shape. We are going to be needing 8 of this, but I'm only going to be cutting one for us to see, while I will be doing the rest at the background. So I've cut my circle, I've drawn a circle on it, then I'm going to cut it out. So this is what you are going to be doing. You are just going to trace the shape, the circular shape that you've drawn the other time. So you trim it out, you trim the excess or the part you are not needing, you trim it out. Okay, so our circle is ready. We are going to be needing 8 of it, and I've already cut 7 more at the background. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and this is the 8th one. So what you are going to do is that you will take your needle and thread, you will knot it at the bottom, then you take the first piece of your fabric, the one you've cut, you will fold it into two like this, just like so. I hope you can see. Fold it into two, then you fold it again in order to give you this shape. Let me take it again. This is your circular shape fabric. Fold it into two. When you're done, fold it again. Then you hold the bottom, and then you pass your needle and thread to the edge. You pass it out from the bottom, you pass it up, then you take it in again. You're going to be running a gathered stitch, just like you can see. You take it in and out. So we've done it for the first one. So this is what we are going to be doing practically for all the 8. So you fold it for the first time, you fold it in again, and then you pass your needle and thread and run a gather stitch. Take it in and out, in and out. Then the second one, go to the third, fold it for the first time, and fold it again. Take it in, take it out, in, out, in, out, in, out, and then we are done. Next to the fourth, we are left with, when I'm done with this, we are left with only one. So this is the 7th one. And this is the final one. Okay. So when you are done, you will use your hand to arrange it. Then you pull it together. Please don't forget to always double your thread. Yes, so that when you are pulling it, it doesn't cut. You don't want that. So for this last end, you want to join it with the first one, the tip of the first one we did. So you want to join it here, and then you pull it together. So this way, there will be no space. Everything will be well secured. Okay, sorry, I think I didn't arrange it well. Okay. So you want to pull everything together. You can see our fabric flower is almost ready. So pull it together. So what you will do now, you want to pass your needle, you want to pass it into your fabric flower again, so that everything is well secured. Just in case we have one or two that is not well secured, So you can pass the needle back and then you pull it. This way you are sure that every of your fabric is joined together. So this is it, we are almost ready. And mind you, the kinds of I told you that the size you want to make depends on you. So yours does not have to be this small. So if you need a bigger size, it means you're going to be needing an object that will give you a bigger circle when you're creating it. So all you have to do is to cut it, and then you want to knot your thread properly. Once you are done knotting, you cut. Then for the front part, you want to cover up this with all these rough edges. So you want to take this. This is what I'm going to be using for my embellishments. Depends on what you want to use. So you are going to apply your glue to every part of it. Once you are done applying, then you cover it and then you press it down. Can you see it? So it's looking very neat and lovely. So you want to hold it down. Then for the back part, you're not going to leave it like this also. So this is where this circular shape that I cut from our breast part, this is where it comes in. Now I can say that you can see that this is way looking big. So you can reduce the size. Yeah, you can reduce the size. Just use your discretion to cut it out. So I think this is looking better. We apply our glue to this place and then we attach it to it. Or another thing you can do, if you don't want to use your breast pad, or just in case it's not readily available. Now I think the already made of this is available. We call it felt. You can buy this, but you know I'm teaching you how to make all of these things yourself. So you can take this. You can also equally use the fabric. Yes, this is taffeta. You can cut it and then use it to what? To close it up. But I'm going to be using this. So you take this, you apply your glue to it. Once you've applied your glue, then you gum it on it. And our fabric flower is ready. See how nice and how lovely it is. So thank you very much for watching.